Hey, it's Molly from Molly Best Creations and Doodlebug Baby Co. And welcome to a fun video of me making my son's Halloween costume. He asked to be a robot vacuum for Halloween, which I thought was hilarious. That is his favorite thing in the world right now. He can't get enough of robot vacuums. He watches YouTube videos of robot vacuums and he loves to turn ours on ever since we got one. So I am starting out by cutting a giant circle out of this cardboard box that our fridge came in, and this was the hardest part of the whole thing that I did, cutting this out, because it was very thick. So I got very thick, sturdy cardboard here, and it was hurting my hand so bad. But I cut the whole thing out and cut the little baby part out in the middle. That actually was a little bit more difficult. I used an Exacto knife more in the middle than on the outside. And my son started playing with the little one a lot, which is so cute. Next up is just painting the whole thing with black paint. I ended up using almost my entire bottle of the paint, which I was not expecting to at first until I started it. I was like, oh wow, yeah, I'm gonna end up using this whole entire bottle just about. And I'd only used a little bit of it so far for other projects. But my kids really wanted to help paint it, which was so sweet. And I could not find a robot vacuum costume anywhere. I saw a picture of one right before I made this, and it was exactly kind of what I was already thinking about doing, just cutting out cardboard in a circle with a circle on the side so my son can fit inside of it. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna make it. I made my daughter's costume one year, so I was like, I'm gonna just make my son's costume too. So it was a lot of fun to make. And it took me like all day though, like on and off all day. But I am using my Cricut to cut out the iRobot label and with a trademark on it. And then my daughter wanted the word clean on there with the power button label as well. So I'm just gonna do that here, and then we're gonna paint those, or use these as stencils and paint that with green paint. When I went to pull the stencils off, I noticed that it ripped some of the black paint off. So I was like, that's okay, we can just do touch-ups. So I'm gonna do a touch-up of the black paint right after I get the stencils off. Here I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put the holes for the straps. I got a set of suspenders, child suspenders, and I knew I needed to be able to hang this on my son somehow. So that's how I got the suspenders. And I first cut out little ones on like either side, but then you'll see when I do a test with my daughter, it kind of falls forwards a little ways. So like, oh shoot, I should have done what I was gonna do and put it more towards the front. So I'm gonna end up doing that right after I do the test run. And I'm just using masking tape to hold it down. I was like, I couldn't find any duct tape. So, but you can see here, it's definitely falling forward. So that's when I realized, oh, I should have gone with my it was my second thought to put the straps a little bit closer to the front. But then I was like, no, it should be fine in the middle. But then obviously it did not work. So I had to put those back in there and then recut out some other holes a little bit closer to the front. And then that ends up working really well. And voila, here it is, all finished. I cannot wait to see my son wear this for Halloween. He is gonna be so cute. Everybody's gonna get a kick out of it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. And I will see you in the next one.